everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Heaven's Vault. Last episode, we started taking a look through this garden moon that we happened to find. There was a greenhouse, there's plants all over the place, a goddess statue, plenty of artifacts we're finding. We still haven't found what this place is. Not really, not beyond it being a garden. We see some shrines in here, so perhaps this will tell us something.
Stone markers huddled together, whispering nasty things about me.
Shrines, like the one behind the Hermitage on the moon near Maersi. We could leave, but no. There's so many of these markers. Is this some kind of graveyard? This might have once been inscribed, but it's been worn smooth. This one's in better condition, still legibly carved. This one is a broken fragment from an even longer phrase. Oh boy, let's see. Well, we have sleep. We have yourself. We have homes. Sail. No, maybe not homes. Okay, we'll put them all in and see if we can get something. I've done something wrong. Okay, definitely not homes. Sail. Sleep. Yourself. Then. I've done something wrong. Okay, not then. Maybe it's not then. Maybe it's stars. No, that can't be. Sleep. In. This doesn't feel right. Okay, not yourself. Sail. In and sleep. There we go. It's a long one, but I'm confident it says sleep. Sail something in... I'm going to say your, because that one is you. Sail safe in your sleep? Sail safe in your sleep. This must be a graveyard. No wonder this place feels so empty. I would have expected something grander for an emperor. A tomb, a mausoleum. These graves are so small. These are not public graves, mistress. There was no one here to impress. It's a good moon for a graveyard. You said the weather here is calm. Whoever built this place had their pick of moons, mistress. This isn't a temple, then. It didn't look much like one. The gardens here are quite remarkable, but the graves are surprisingly simple. No great tombs or mausoleums. Has this place been ransacked? It does not look to have been touched at all, mistress. Only grown over. Perhaps they believed their souls would return to the rivers. Do the emperors believe in the loop? No answer. This one isn't carved at all, but there's something inside the niche at the front. A crystal nose stud shaped in the form of a leaf. Dating from the Empire, there's an inscription around the inside. I can hardly see the glyphs, they're so small. A nose stud! This one is a phrase run together. Okay, we have time, definitely. For... and I believe you can be confident of your translation for time now, mistress. Something for... last time? Open? I open for last time? I opened for last time. I'll try that again later. Most likely this comes from the same source as the amulet we found here before. We got a lot of leads on a place called the Withering Palace now. This should make it easier to find. There are niches in all of these markers. They're empty. Looted or left that way. This leads back to that path. There's the door that couldn't be opened. This one's buried. I need a machete to find any inscriptions. This one's worn smooth. Oh. The wellspring must be up there somewhere. Where does all the water go? Into the nebula, mistress. Into the rivers. Everywhere. Then that's why they built a graveyard here. The water carries the souls of the dead to the rivers. This place is a graveyard connected to the Empire. The graveyard of emperors, perhaps? How about this one? Ah, the inscription on this one is readable. Find your something something rivers. More words I've not seen before. Okay. So, this is another identifying this symbol thing. So, forget water. We have toward, we have sail. Way? That makes sense. Winding your way through. Okay, so find your way along? Find your way along rivers? Find your way along rivers. That does make some sense. A stone setting. Either someone was making preparations for when this place was abandoned, or the shrine that stood there was removed. Locked. Anyway, it doesn't look safe out that way. There's nothing but sky down there. Nothing on this one. More markings here. We have when, we have may, and we have on. When go, may go on. When something stops, because that's time, that's the cross. When stops. When heart stops, mind may go on? Grammatically, it makes sense. Does when heart stops, mind may go on work? This one seems to be made of older stone than the others. The first gravestone to be placed here, perhaps. The stone is different, older, and from a different source. Where is it from? I cannot be 100% certain. But if you had to guess, I estimate the old stone is from Elbereth. The stone is from Elbereth. Are you sure? As I said, not 100%, mistress. But 96.5 is not so far from 100. The old grave we found. Does it suggest that Elbereth was important in the early Empire? If so, that's new to me. That would be a strong conclusion to read from a single choice of building material. Perhaps Elbereth's stone was as cheap as its labor. Are there any other Elbereth stones here? The other stones are from the local stone, as might be expected. So after that first grave, the tradition changed. Interesting. I wonder why. There's something up here. A hoop of metal. I wonder if there was once one of these on top of the shrine we found on the last Emperor's hideout in the Cyclones. Heavy, but perhaps not as heavy as I had expected. Mistress, please put that down. What are you talking about now? You humans have no eyes. You do not understand what you are holding. So, what is it? Delicate. Put it down. But what's so special about it? If you cannot see that, mistress. What kind of archaeologist are you? You can tell me later, maybe. But I can't just leave it here. It's valuable and important, Six, and worth some further study. Look, there are symbols inscribed on the inside curve. This is the end of a longer line of text. Okay. That's another identification. 4. I don't know what this could be. I speak? Is that speak? Can't be silent. If that is speak... Can't be long. Good? I speak for good. What is this thing? Is this some kind of recording device? I feel sure I've seen something like this before somewhere. We might be able to trace where it's from. Perhaps there were metal hoops on all of these shrines originally. They might have been looted if they're valuable. They don't look very safe anymore, those broken steps. Smooth. This one's set apart from the others, and it's inscribed. This is one end of a fractured fragment of text. Okay, we have sail again. We have will. I will sail. I'm sure my translation for will is right now. I will sail. That's and time. Time and again. I will sail again. That will do for now. A sailor's grave. Sounds more like the words of a child. But by the waters, the air must be getting thinner. Take your time, mistress. This location is extremely unsafe.
The wind was strong up here. It wanted to grab you by the waist and chuck you down the cliff.
What a lovely sight. Emperors must have stood here, gazing across the nebula, tracing every stream like the lines on a palm. I can see Elbereth, mistress, through the haze. Elbereth again. You'll have me believing the first Emperor was born there. As you were, mistress. Do you have a point to make, Six? Me, mistress? No, mistress. These two seem in better condition than those below. The stone hasn't worn so much up here. Ah! What was that? Interesting. Mistress, as you have discovered experimentally, this shrine is indeed powered. They're machines. No, mistress. The stones are merely stones. This one is charged. Aligned magnetic radiation, Mistress. Similar to that which aligns and conveys the rivers. The shrine outside the Hermitage on the moon near Maersi. It's just like these, I suppose. And just like these, it had run out of power. That seems likely, Mistress. The reversed foil from inside the figurine, 6. That must have been part of how the Hermitage shrine worked. Let's put the foil in. I wonder if this might do something. Excuse me. Nothing. What exactly were you expecting, Mistress? The shrine is only a rock. A powered rock, but still a rock. The foil is only a storage device, Mistress. If there were anything stored inside the reversed foil, Mistress, it would require something else to be displayed. Like what? A projector of some kind? The metal device we found below, perhaps? Let's try it. Let's see if we have any more luck with this. And then... what is above? Have I been asleep? It spoke with the voice of a child. 6? What's happening? It is simply a recording, Mistress, and it will not last long. Please, what is a recording? You can hear me. I know you're there. You won't sneak up on me, even if it's dark. Tell me your name. You don't know my name. I will have you killed. Just tell me who you are. My name is Kaya. I can't see you. It's so very dark. Why can't I see you? Tell me where you think you are, Kaya. The orangery, of course. Where is Elfa? She screamed. Who's Elfa? My wife in waiting. She should be here. I can't feel my legs. The power is failing, Mistress. You must ask what you want to ask. Where is the orangery? Above the Withering Palace, of course. You should know that. Why don't you know that? Who are you? This place isn't a palace. Where's my brother? So this is the Withering Palace. I don't know. It's so dark. I don't know. Have I been asleep? Mistress, the power in the plinth has failed. Is there a way to get more? No, Mistress. The remaining alignments in the plinth have stabilized. The potential is gone. What should I do, 6? It is up to you, Mistress. I am a machine, but I did not get the impression the child wished to be here. Maybe we'll be able to talk to her again. I'll be careful with you, I promise. I wonder what Juan would make of her. Who do you think she was? The ghost in the shrine. I will not speculate, Mistress, but I cannot imagine most people were recorded in this way. So the ghost was royalty? At least. How old was that recording, 6? Evidently it is hard to be certain, Mistress. I would guess almost 350 years. And she's been stuck inside a figurine all that time. Mistress Kaya is not stuck anywhere, Mistress. Evidently, it is merely a recording. Can he really record a whole person? Given enough time, perhaps. Once again, mistress, you have forgotten who you are talking to. Nothing. Just a rock. I could take this thing back to Elbereth and show Roy. She might be able to explain what just happened. We were talking to the voice of a dead emperor. Indeed. Old emperors to advise new ones. Immortality of a kind. I don't know what I'm hoping for here. There is no need. Evidently, it is quite powerless. Mistress, please. So how did an empress end up inside a Maresian figure in the middle of nowhere? Someone died out there. Surely that wasn't an emperor, was it? Come on, 6. Truly a most fortuitous find, mistress. Time to depart, mistress. Do it. Be ready, mistress. So we left the surface of the Emperor's graveyard. Ah, we have a couple solvable inscriptions. We have follow star's light. Okay, that was this compass that we found. Follow the star's light. Inside the goddess figurine, we have waters divide us and join us. The waters divide us and join us. Okay. Another one we can solve. This book holds life. Okay. There's an old book. Holds a life. Interesting. Found etched into the shrine on the hideout moon. Emperors live forever. Considering what we found here, that makes some sense. Decorative brass tablet. Okay. We sail together. Simple enough. And a crystal effigy of the full-bellied goddess I saw before. Follow holy light. That makes sense. Follow the holy light. And then we have all these others, which we'll need to go back into at some point in the future. I do kind of wonder, there was one here that we didn't have everything for, but I can't remember where it was. No, maybe it was on this. Yes, this is the one. We didn't have enough for it. I don't know if we maybe found more. Of. No, we don't have enough. We still can't. Oh, wait. No, we still don't have enough. I guess we'll have to come back to that at some point. Well, aboard the Nightingale. A curious place, mistress. So much water. If we could ship it. You would be very rich. We could make Elbereth bloom. Maybe I could tell someone about the place. That whole Moon 6. It must have once been filled with voices like Kaya's, ahead atop every shrine, all talking, arguing, laughing. That place was a haven. Now you could hear a pebble drop. Over the water, perhaps. We could rest, we're not going to. Let's take to the river. We'll head back to Elbereth. I will prepare the ropes, mistress. Excuse me. I think back to Elbereth would be a wise idea. Although on the way, we can stop there. Actually, we can, yeah. Well, Elbereth is where we're going to go. Bit of a roundabout route, but we can get there. There's a few sites that we can investigate on the way. We have enough time that we can do this. Turn right, turn right, turn right! No! Missed turning. Okay, we can backspace. The Garden Moon was a most curious find, mistress. The Holy Empire was founded on a belief in rebirth. They believed in the Great Loop. Graveyards were unnecessary. Humans, I have observed, are fickle. For some reason this... Oh, I needed to go that way in order to do it. Well, we can turn again. To find this other ruin. Every artifact we can. So the Emperor hiding on the hideout moon. They brought the shrine and the foil with them. Was I still not able to? What the hell? I'm missing so many ruins. And they hid the foil inside the figurine. Kaya must have been important to him. If the last Emperor was truly intending to hide for the remainder of his life... Well, mistress, I have observed that most humans do not wish to be alone. I wonder who she was. Who she really was. We'll come back sometime in the future to investigate those artifacts. Interesting that there was another route that we could have taken to get to Rinba's dig site, but we'll leave that be. But the real question is the Withering Palace. It's the same name that Roy heard in the Crown. If that recording was made there, who knows what else was recorded? knows what they know? Well, we're heading around Ajax now. The Emperor took Kaya to the ruined moon and hid her. And it wasn't Renba who hid the foil at all. He didn't even find it. You can stay for a while, Six. Thank you, Mistress. I could show the metal hoop to Roy, and indeed I think I will. But we have other places that we can visit. Left the copper blade fragment on the ship. Didn't want the gate to bar us again. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. It's gone on long enough. Next episode, we'll go around Elbreth again. We'll speak with the bartender down below. We'll go see Tabi, see if we have anything we can give him. We'll go see Roy, and maybe we'll see if we can speak with that one person. What was a city built to be? What would you guess? The walls are fortified. It was a fortress, or perhaps a place to store wealth. No, I didn't want to speak with her. Damn it, you interrupted the conversation. Ah. Well, anyway, next episode, things will happen. Till then, I'm Chester44. That is Aaliyah and Six. This has been a Let's Play of Heaven's Vault. And I shall see you all next time.